we had some tasks that we were doing, right?
Last time we got our tasks and then we went to do two of the Bond episodes, I think. What else? Now what do we do? Right. Do we have... No, we don't have any more Bond points to spend. So I guess...
So our Bond points, we've got the 3 tasks that we can do, and then the pertinent one, which is checking the schoolhouse.
Let me find the quests. So we have substitute tutor and book delivery to get to deal with right now. Alright. I'll be waiting in the lower class dorms, so please come see me as soon as you can. Alright, we can do that now. Is there a way to track it? No. I think it'll just show up. Let's see. Where would the lower class dorms be? Over there. That would be here. And you. Excuse me, you're Klein, right? I am. If you're asking, you must be Reen. Yep, Reen Schwarzer of Class 7 at your service. I read you wanted me to fill in for you at your tutoring job. That's right. Something urgent's come up, so I won't be able to make it today. That's why I took this straight to the student council. If you don't mind me prying, may I ask what's so urgent? Of course. Truth is, my family got in contact with me last night to tell me that my mom collapsed when she was out working. That's all I know, but I've already got tickets for the train out to the country this afternoon. I'd do the same if I were you. The house you'll be tutoring at, straight shot south from these dorms, by the riverside. Can't miss it. Your pupil's a boy named Emil, and you'll be speaking to his mother, Melissa. In terms of what and how you teach him, I'm leaving that up to you. And honestly, if you want to back out, that's fine too. I've already told Melissa that you're not necessarily locked in, so she'll understand if you can't make it. Thanks for giving me the out, at least. Oh right, I probably should have asked at the beginning, but... Are you sure you want me doing this? I've never tutored anyone before. Well, you're a student here, so you've got the knowledge to do it at least. Ever helped other people study before? I've helped my younger sister with things she didn't understand at Sunday school. Then there you have it. Neil's got all the books he needs already, so all you need to do is go through the material together. Today's topic should be orbal science, by the way. You might want to brush up at the library if you're not too confident in that area. Thank you for the information. Well then, I've still got to pack, so I'll be heading back to my room now. Any other questions before I go? I should be fine with what you've told me. Nice. This is a real weight off my shoulders. Good luck.
Oh, no, there's so much more you need to be asking in this situation. I know, because I've done tutoring professionally, I've taught high school students before.
I do hope nothing serious happened to his mom.
Is, yeah, if somebody's passing the buck to you as an instructor, you need to know, okay, well, what were you just talking about with them? So we know, okay, well, our current subject is oral science. How proficient is the student in this? Have they struggled in other areas before? Stuff like that, instead of flying by the seat of your pants.
So, library and something Rainford Company. Library. Where is the library? There it is. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. And how much of this is spoiler stuff?
Don't go to the second story. Story.
Recommended reading corner is updated almost every month, so it's worth checking on a regular basis. Okay. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab of your notebook for future reference.
Everyone's stealing the books from the library.
You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing Note, then Books from the camp menu. Makes sense. So what should we be reading? Maybe I'll show.
I want to read up on orbal science.
And where would I find that? Oh, here we go. Recommended reading corner. Hero Railways of History, Erebonian Folklore. That's not what we're looking for, but I probably should check that out. Are we gonna have to go to the second floor?
I think talk to Instructor Thomas, I don't know.
Here's that Emma's joined the literature club. This could go very, very badly. I hope that Dorothy doesn't end up corrupting Emma with her unique proclivities. Oh no. Perhaps I should intervene before it's too late.
Every Joshi character is so funny to me.
Oh? That wouldn't happen to be a recipe book you've got there, would it? It is. Someone gave it to me earlier. Why do you ask? Perfect. Simply perfect. I've just begun conducting some food-related research, you see. And it just so happens I've been on the lookout for someone who could assist me with it. Sorry, did you say research? I did indeed. It's related to geography, actually. In the midst of gathering a variety of, well, perhaps we should call them peculiar dishes. Dare I ask why? All over the world, every dish people cook has a deep history behind it. I am interested in the history hiding behind the cuisine that we might see as bizarre or unappetizing. But it's no fun to just read about food. I want to sample the dishes as I research their history and purpose. I see. That's certainly a unique field of study. Oh please, there's no need for flattery, Reen. Very well, consider this a standing order. Come straight to me if you happen to stumble onto any new peculiar dishes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to what sorts of dishes you'll bring my way. He didn't even give me a chance to say no. Oh well, might as well help him out. All I could hurt is his stomach. And more talks to have. No.
I think you do have to go up.
Might, yeah. Emperor Dracula himself ordered the construction of the old schoolhouse about 230 years ago. All that lies beneath it, however, has supposedly been there since the Dark Ages. One theory even says the lower structure was oh, there's a typo, was used to seal away a peculiar dangerous spirit. It should say use, but it says use. Just thinking about what could be down there is so exciting, isn't it? So I suppose I probably do have to go to the second floor, yep. The dangerous spoiler territory.
Okay.
What was it?
I'll tell you. There's something you don't read. Avoid stuff that does liberal city.
So what are we supposed to be reading up on here?
Horrible arts.
Horrible science.
Horrible science in general, but...
Orbital arts are a kind of magic which can be activated by inserting quartz into a battle orbment, a combat-ready orbment developed by the Epstein Foundation. These arts, as they are commonly known, are widely used by armies, police forces, and bracers across the continent for their ease of use. Sufficient training can give almost anyone access to their incredible power. Alright. So we'll be here. Those are like history of orbs, of orbital arts and stuff. That's culture. More culture. History and civilization, Great Collapse, Septian Church, Septium artifacts. Current events, politics, 4 Great Houses, 100 Days War, Non-Aggression Pact, Man to Fifth B, no. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. I'm assuming some of these will be big spoilers for previous games. So what would it really be, then?
I'll tell you if it's a spoiler.
But I guess mostly world building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution that saw its inception in the year 1150 with the invention of orbits. The public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the orbital telephone by the Epstein Foundation and ZCF's orbital airships quickly proved orbit's practical value. Orbits have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting to transport vehicles to even modern weaponry. What's more, advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to the development of more capable and affordable consumer-level automobiles by the Verne and Rainford companies. Okay. Orbment is a general term for devices that operate by drawing orbital energy from septium. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of an orbment allows it to interact with quartz, which in turn is manufactured from septium. This design allows for the manufacture of orbments with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover their internal orbital energy over time, orbments are significantly more efficient than combustion engines. Makes sense. A quartz is a circuit with crystalline structure made by refining and processing septium fragments known as sepith. While quartz are both an energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without the use of an orbment, they are completely powerless. Makes sense. So I guess what we probably just have to do here is read up on this for ourselves, and then we'll have a quiz when we're tutoring the kid.
If I remember correctly, yes.
The Orbital Network Project is an effort by the Epstein Foundation to develop a network in which vast quantities of information can be exchanged between computers using a series of orbital cables. It's basically just the internet. While initially a joint effort between the Epstein Foundation and Liberals ZCF, the IBC is currently bankrolling the project. As a result, the network is currently being tested in Crossbell City. Okay. Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to continuing the work of Professor C. Epstein. It researchers and manufactures orbments specializing in information processing and communication. Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of battle orbments, which allows their users to access arts. Their recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of oral communication. Makes sense. The other thing we were supposed to read up on was the Rainford Company.
With those.
Yeah. I thought I saw something about that. Let's see. There it is. Rainford Company was initially a gunpowder-based weapons manufacturer. Oh, okay, Rainford, yeah. Based out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. Since the Orbital Revolution, however, it has expanded its operation to include railways and airships. This expansion has made it one of the continent's two largest companies, rivaled only by Calvert's Verne Company. Makes sense. Now then, let us find that house. It was said to be directly south from the dorms.
You pull up your map and find a green dot.
I think it'll just be,
Not that one, the other one.
Which other map? Hold on. I forget the controls again. Great.
It's right beside you.
Oh, this house. Right, okay.
You're in high speed.
Yeah, I am. I know. I keep forgetting if there's like a second map button that has a different map, because the maps in Dungeons are different. Oh, the pains of playing this only once a week. Excuse me, I was sent here by a second-year student called Klein. Oh, you must be the one filling in for him. How thoughtful of him to find a replacement. Are you free to tutor Emil now? Accept a request? Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. I'll take you to his room then. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reen Swarzer. I'm a first year and a member of Class 7. Nice to meet you. Likewise. So, what do you say we get started? We'll be going over orbital science today, correct? That's right, I've already got my textbook ready.
Remember, if you answer anything wrong when asked, there will be consequences. It is expected that the instructor knows the answer for every single thing.
Oh boy. Page 40, huh? So we're focusing more on the historical side of things. Good. Because I just read that. I'm gonna forget it anyway, though. Oh, I accidentally bumped my paddles again. It really deserves to call the revolution for changing everyone's lives so much and so quickly. I'm sure you know the answer, but let me ask to refresh myself. How long ago did the Orbital Revolution take place? Wait a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna continue here. What sounds the most normal, and then I'll tell you if you're wrong or not.
I would assume like 30?
Okay, so in a few chapters ago, in like the previous chapter,
I should
they talked about
remember
this chapter, I think. They talked about the Orbital Revelation.
Mm-hmm.
The Orbital Revelation happened 50 years ago.
Okay. I knew I'd forget.
Someone found some stuff, and it's based on artifacts. There is a humongous lore reason I cannot tell you. Play through the games, you'll figure out why.
I will see, yes. Starting with the easy one, I see it started about 50 years ago. Heh, you make it sound like common knowledge. It should be, I'm just an idiot.
Yes, you are.
I should have expected you to be smart since you are a Thor student. I wouldn't go that far. To follow up, do you know who invented orbits? Now that one, I just read. That would be Professor C. Epstein. Speaking of which, it was in the year 1155, just a year after his death, that the Epstein Foundation was formed by his skilled disciples. Oh wow, I didn't expect to hear all that. You really are amazing. That's not true. The way I explained things probably made them even harder to understand. Either way, I think today's plan is to go over these topics as a refresher first. And after that, we'll try and cover everything up to the year 1170 of the Septian calendar. Sounds good to me.
Woo, baby. It's in the book.
What?
Oh my god. And that's about it. Did you manage to get all that? Yes, I should be good to go. I have to admit, I'm surprised. It's hard to believe that a company as massive as Rhineford used to just be a single factory. It really is. The Orbital Revolution brought about big changes just about everywhere. But it's safe to say that the Rhineford company factory's transformation into such huge corporations is one of the biggest ones. English, Jesus! It certainly ended up having a major impact on Smurria, so I'd have to agree. Speaking of which, I wanted to ask, what was it that the Rhineford factory specialized in making? This book doesn't really mention that. Well, they were the weapons one, yeah. They specialized in making weapons such as guns and artillery. The factory's been around for a long time. I've even heard that it was around back in the Middle Ages. That's fascinating. Thanks for letting me know. I'm impressed just how knowledgeable you are. I'm just doing my job. Seems like today's session is over. Are you okay with leaving off here for the day? It's a good stopping point, so yes. It was a pleasure to have you as my tutor today. He's a polite kid. Thank you for covering for Klein. Emil seems to have learned a lot today. He's a great teacher. In fact, I'd even put him on the same level as Klein. I'm honored he said the thing.
Did you the thing?
Uh-huh.
I was playing the game at home, and I take another drink of water.
I'm glad to see he's happy. Well then, I have something to give you, or I have to give you something. Receive 2,000 yen.
You remind me that, I think it was on Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. There was watching people do it. I was in a VC and everyone was doing a drinking game, and there's a role that was focusing on me.
Oh no.
And someone successfully gets me to talk about gacha games. They take a shot.
Classic.
I carried three episodes they were watching. Because one person is like, hey, do you want to talk about Arknights? Do you want to talk about Arknights? Do you want to talk about Playerverse? I'm like, sure, let me get these guys to get the drink.
Oh.
Great.
Now the other quest was, let's see. Quest. Other one is book delivery. Inquire at Keenan's bookstore. Alright. Bookstore. There it is. Alright. Welcome. Feel free to browse at your leisure. Pardon me, but you sent a request to the student council, didn't you? I certainly did. And I'm guessing this means you're taking care of it. Wonderful. Yep, you said you needed help with delivering some books to the Academy's instructors? Correct. I usually handle it myself, so I'm sorry to put that work on you today. If you don't mind me asking, is there a reason you needed someone else to do this? Shamefully enough, yes. I lost the order sheet I recovered from the Academy, so I'm not sure who I should deliver each book to. That's when I decided it'd be best to ask one of you students instead. You're more familiar with your instructors than I am, so you might be able to deduce who ordered what. So that's why you put the request in with student council. Exactly. I actually hire a part-timer who's a student at Thor's. I had planned on asking her first, but she's working somewhere else today, so the student council is my only recourse. Haha, now it all makes sense. He said the thing.
Which is the thing.
So are you free at the moment? I'd like to get them delivered as soon as possible. Yeah, why not? Sure, I'll take these off your hands.
Oh, this is a very chaotic quest.
Oh boy. They make for a heavy load, so be careful carrying them.
I think this is the correct quest.
Behind the War of the Lions, Modern Art: The Complete Works, Topical Science, and Analyzing Macroeconomics. The Empire's Hottest Spots.
What the heck is that fifth one?
It seems like a travel guide. I think I know which instructor would have got that. Oof, you weren't kidding about the wait. Did anyone order multiple books? Don't worry, just one per person. So 5 deliveries, 5 people, 5 books.
5 nights.
Seems simple enough. They're all different enough that I should be able to figure out which instructor ordered each one. I'll get started straight away. I'm sure you'll do a great job. I already know who ordered the travel guide.
Who?
That's going to be Sarah. That'll be Sarah. No doubt in my mind. Oh. The rest of them, I don't really know much about the other teachers.
I guess we'll just have to talk to the teachers.
Not that one, the other one.
Which other
No,
one?
no.
Which button? Hold on.
First, like, I think it's like the 3-line button or the start
Oh,
button.
yeah, there is a second map button. Oh.
The mini map.
No, main building, Academy Library. Hold on a second. I do want to check. Let me fast travel to Class 7 Dormitory and see. Nope. There it is. Oh, I have to actually go up the stairs. But that map only shows the floor I'm on. Yup. I called it. Hey, Reen, what's up?
And of course she's still drunk.
Oh boy, looks like she's still drinking. I get the feeling that the odd magazine in the pile is probably hers. You wouldn't have to know what this is, would you? Reen showed Instructor Sarah the Empire's Hottest Spots.
Oh, it's automatic, okay.
Hey, that's the magazine I used the Academy's money to buy!
Oh, oh no!
Didn't think you read it too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the marsh. The truth is, Reen explained the situation to Instructor Sarah and handed over the Empire's Hottest Spots. Thanks. That explains it though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. Well, might as well have a little look at it now. She might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? Seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yet here you are, assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. It certainly does sound plausible. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Ooh, the booze here looks pretty good.
Well,
first it tells me about Celtic's beer, now this. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about is herself.
For
Best
the
girl.
booze.
I love her so much. And then... Okay, I should probably just fast travel at this point.
Should be just no schoolhouse yet.
No, that'll probably be next episode, because I don't want these to be too long. Needs to be class 2's second year classroom. So what do we be looking for here?
You can open up the map.
True, yeah. I keep forgetting about the map.
In the next episode, you're gonna forget about the main menu or something.
I'm gonna forget about a lot of things. You're that Reen Schwarzer from Instructor Valentine's class. What brings you to me? May I have a minute of your time? I'm pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. That should mean... Do you know this book by any chance? Reen showed Vice Principal Heinrich the copy of Analyzing Macroeconomics. As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me Valentine's corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing academic deliveries, aren't you?
What?
Hold on, let me explain. Reen carefully calmed Vice Principal Heinrich down and explained the situation and handed over Analyzing Macroeconomics. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. But that raises another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or importance of the student council, but nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valentine's influence stain it too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. You must be getting for the title of Thor's most punchable faculty member. Reed, you can't say that.
I'm thinking it.
Everyone was thinking
I mean,
it.
with the way he talked about Sarah, yeah, you can't not think it.
Yeah.
Please don't punch
that?
faculty.
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway. Oh, is that useless?
Hello. Oh my god, she's adorable. Why, hello there. Do you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Instructor Mary teaches both the arts and home ec, so this should be hers. Did you order this book recently? Reen showed Instructor Mary the copy of Modern Art, The Complete Works. Oh, yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it? Funny you should ask. It's quite the story. Reen explained the situation to Instructor Mary and handed over Modern Art, The Complete Works. I see, that's very diligent of you. Not at all, I'm just doing what was asked of me. Oh, come now, no need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You've made my students very happy. Haha, that's very flattering, he said the thing.
There's the line.
Oh my god, I love her design. As it may or may not be obvious, I'm weak to blondes. Let's see. Let's check the rooftop, but I don't think it'll be up there that I need to go. Oh, no, it is. Oh, hey, Reen, right? What do you need? Just a moment of your time, if you can spare it. Instructor Makarov teaches natural science and orbital engineering, so this one just might be his. Might just be his.
Don't like his color palette. That shirt is hideous.
Did you order this from the bookstore recently? Me and Instructor Makarov the issue of topical science.
Like, I can sort of get what they were going for here, because it is like a bit of like discolored graphing paper for the design of his shirt, and he does work with engineering,
weird,
so
Yeah.
there is that, but at the
So
same time
weird.
that vest is also just
It's an ugly sweater.
It's bad.
That's weather.
You've
Sure,
got
that'd be
4, 5 colors all competing along with the color of his hair. It doesn't work.
Invading all my teacherly responsibilities. Oh. Right,
I like how
silly of me.
teachers just are self-aware.
There are some things you just shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool
Man's having a
though.
midlife
I'm
crisis.
doing just enough work to keep me from being fired.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Yeah. This man is having a midlife crisis. No wonder he's wearing that ugly sweater.
Oh,
You know what?
This
Now
guy-
it all makes sense. It's part of the character. I take it back.
no offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up with you if you don't. That's a good point. Whoa, I hadn't expected that out of him. I guess he does care about students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later.
Now I'm reminded of the Cold Steel 2 female Reen mod, which was hilarious.
Oh. Let's see.
Yeah. So, if you don't know, there's a pretty decently sized modding community for the Trails games. I know one, unfortunately.
If it isn't Reen, how may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Few hours, little chat. Not today, thanks. Instructor Thomas is in charge of history and literature. It's not hard to tell why he was picked for the former, either. I'm just here to ask whether you ordered this book from the bookstore recently. Reen showed Instructor Thomas Behind the War of the Lions. Oh, you have my Behind the War of the Lions. Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. I see, it all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand deliver this to me. It was no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. Though I suppose you probably figured that much out from the title. I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too, but I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. That's the 5th and final book delivered. I should go report back to Keenus. Alright.
I honestly thought they're gonna make you choose the book to hand over.
I did too.
Well, they already gave you a choice related quest.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would have. You're out of bump.
You get 4. They're all mandatory.
Looks like you've made all of your deliveries. What a boon you've been, thank you. Always happy to be a boon. Here, I want to give you something as a token of my gratitude. They may come in handy at some point. Ground bait? Interesting.
Oh.
I think they will, much appreciated.
Yeah,
Again,
we gotta
I
go
cannot
fishing.
overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. Always willing to help. See you later.
Yeah, fishing.
Book delivery complete.
Well, as they say, is your game really a good game if it doesn't have fishing?
Yeah. And
It
that's
has
the
to have
quest
fishing.
dealt
Every
with.
JRPG needs it.
True. That's the quest dealt with. We've been recording for about half an hour, which would make for a short episode, but I think that's a decent spot to leave it off because next time we're going to go back to the old schoolhouse, and that, well, I want that to start. English. I want to start an episode with that. So see you all next week.
Aww.
That's a way to end an episode.
Oh Lord.